Okay, I'm back. I started a new project. I'm gonna do some fiberglassing. So what I do is I take and I mix my resin in some kind of container, plastic container. I used about a half a can already. I started on this snowmobile hood. Anyway, you mix your resin and you put your hardener in there. I'll put the rest of this hardener in there and it'll harden up. You want to stir it for a minute or so. Anyway, you can see where I kind of started here. I cut some pieces. That's some pieces I had left over. Might as well use them up. It's no matter what you do, it'll all come out. So anyway, I mix this resin up pretty good. And anyway, after it's mixed up a little bit, I take my pieces. I kind of pre-cut them a little bit, not too much, but you can always cut off the excess. Anyway, what I do is I start with a brush and brush this on just like paint. Run it thick, pretty thick. See, there's a chunk out of here. I'm gonna put a piece in there to cover all that up. Anyway, you get it nice and thick on there. An old guy showed me how to do this back in the 80s. He had a body shop. I worked in his body shop when I didn't have much work for myself. Anyway, he taught me a few things. I taught him a few things, and it all works out if you get along. He passed away a few years ago, I guess. Anyway, you want to brush this on really thick. And it don't matter if you put it on. You can always if you don't have enough fiber mesh or mat, they call it, you can always go over it the next time. It's kind of messy. I should be using gloves, but I can't do anything with gloves on. I don't know. Guess I was born different or something. Here I'm going to overlap it a little bit. And I'll take and start putting my mesh on. I had that about here. And then you just take and get some stuff on your brush and just keep tapping it in. Keep filling it. Tap, tap, and get all that mesh inside the, you want all this white so you can't see it, so don't bubble, so you have to kind of work it in. Don't be scared to use your resin, because that's what gets it hard. Don't always keep enough on there. So you just tap it in. It'll form itself. Some people use a roller. I guess I never had much luck with a roller. I just buy cheap brushes. I'll throw them away when I'm done. They probably cost $1.50, $2 at the hardware store. This hood here is only formed with just one coat of fiber, one sheet of fiber, and it's very, very thin stuff. As you can tell right here, this hole is just, it's funny this hood made it as long as it did. Back in the 70s, and most of these things are garbage. So when I found it, I was very impressed with the shape of the hood. And I'll just pour some on there, brush it in. Just get all that white, and you see any bubbles in here like this, we want to get them flattened out. Just brush them down. Any bubbles, you want to make sure you get your resin in behind it. Any creases, you want to make sure they're down, flush with your where you need it. Otherwise, you're going to be scraping all this stuff off, cutting it off, grinding it off, whatever you have to do to make it even. Yesterday I sandblasted the frame. I should have did a video on that. I'll go back and show you kind of what I did there. Another video. And you just spread that on. You can take another piece. It gets that hair gets all over. So maybe we'll put this one right in here. Get that started like that maybe. Just tap it in. I'm gonna have to mix up some more resin, so crease there, that's where the emblem sign is. Make sure you get enough. Anyway, I'll keep up on this one too. I had that another project anyway, so I'll keep you guys informed. Subscribe if you like. Give me a thumbs up. Thanks.